I get attacked and hated on and lied on so much that I absolutely love saying, I told you so. Told you, told you, told you. And this is coming straight from Variety, because so many of you don't believe anything unless it comes from a confirmed legitimate source like Variety. What does it say here? Thunderbolts, the new Avengers, lost millions of dollars despite great reviews. Where does Marvel go next? They have trashed their own IPs so much that no one trusts them anymore, including a lot of their biggest fans. They don't trust you no more. Now, I thought that the movie was a big piece of trash, but a lot of people seem to like it. I have no idea why. I told you guys that this was the first movie that I had gone to see that I found out that people really liked. And when I sit down and I think about it, I can't figure out why they like it. Like, just other movies in the past, I could figure it out. Like, I didn't like a movie, but other people did. But I could be like, okay, I see why they're like. This is the only movie where I'm like, I for the life of me, I can't figure it out. I don't understand how anyone could like this movie. I don't get it. Actually, you know what? It's just come to me. Maybe, just maybe. The United States has a huge mental illness epidemic going on. Like, they really do. So many people are on antidepressants. It's ridiculous. So many people I saw, and I don't know if this were bots or not, talking about how it tackled mental illness. Maybe that's it. Maybe so many people saw themselves, their own depression and anxiety and problems and darkness in this movie that it spoke to them, and that's why. I'm not going through that. So maybe that's not why. I've dealt with anxiety in the past, I would say, for around several months, and I got rid of it. It's never come back. And I know how to make sure that it never comes back. And so I'm good. But maybe that's why. That would make sense, since there is an epidemic of mental illness. Go to Twitter if you want to see most of it. Now, so it lost millions. Where do they go from now? Days after Thunderbolts hit the big screen, Disney CEO Bob Iger was feeling celebratory. Shut up! He publicly touted the comic book adventure as the first and best example of Marvel's new movie strategy. Well, if that's the best you got, then you're going down in the toddy. Referring to the film's positive reception from audiences and critics, and what a relief following a bumpy few years and a string of poorly reviewed misfires in the franchise. 6 weeks later, Thunderbolts has cratered at the box office with $371 million globally. It's one of the lowest grossing installments in all of Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe. If this is the second coming of Marvel, the superhero empire might need another reboot. I've been telling you, Disney, and I've been nice to you. I'm not like a lot of other YouTubers who wish for your downfall, who just roll in it. Okay, they roll in your failure. See, I'm a nice guy. I've worked with you guys in the past. You treated me nice, I treated you nice. It was a good relationship, And I always just root for you to get back on your feet and do the fans right again. Do right by the fans. Give us what we want, and you'll start getting your money back. But you're not. Because what did you do? with Thunderbolts. Your girl ball stood up with Yelena. We didn't want that. Fans wanted a Bucky-centric teen movie. We didn't get that. You also introduced, which were introduced in other movies, two gender-swapped heroes, Taskmaster and Ghost, which we never asked for, which we didn't want. And especially Taskmaster, because Taskmaster is one of the most badass villains that we've ever seen, and you did that stupidity to him. Also, you made the Red Guardian a big, moronic, comedic relief goof when he is the Russian equivalent to Captain America. As much as we love Steve, what could you have done with that Russian powerhouse? The best thing was Sentry. And look what you're doing with Fantastic Four. There's like 5 or 6 woke things that you're doing to this movie. The movie is fully woke garbage already before it even comes out. Remember, most woke turns into shit. Remember that. So, I don't know. You're not paying attention to us or your pockets. Like I said, you got to be under some strange contract to dish this stuff out. You're going to lose to Superman. You do know this, right? I say this in a loving way. You are going to lose to Superman. And if you had done Fantastic Four correctly, you wouldn't be losing. Sue is said to be the leader. We didn't ask for that. Everyone knows Reed's the leader. Everyone knows it's a Reed-centric teen movie. Okay? Gender politics revolving around Sue. Okay? We didn't ask for that. We didn't want that. Okay? Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards. That's not Reed Richards whatsoever. Reed isn't Chilean. We know why you did it. And the rumor is Feige said the team was too white. Johnny is no longer a womanizing male and he cares about people's feelings. So that's not Johnny. You demasculinized the Thing to a certain extent. He no longer has the gruff, talking voice that he had before. You know what I mean? He's not the same guy. Hey, okay, guys. Okay. Are you pregnant? And the female Silver Surfer, which no one wanted, who appeared in some obscure issue or 2 years ago. And you said it's because you didn't want to waste Norrin Rad. However, you are wasted Reed Richards in the Multiverse of Madness. So we know that can't be the real. So we have 6 woke points in this. And you expect this to be a success? It's a possibility it could be. It could be. Everything could be. But everything we've seen could be wrong, and it could end up being some type of sleeper hit. It could. It's been done before with certain movies. However, when you bet on woke, you go broke. Marvel's calculus has changed, says Sean Robbins, Fandango's movie analytics director. We're in a new era where not every Marvel movie is going to hit 1 billion. That's right. And we know why. Since the MCU's inception in 2008, Iron Man, Marvel has been Hollywood's most consistent hitmaker. It's also the highest grossing film franchise in history, with $31 billion across 36 films. $1 billion per movie shouldn't be a barometer for success. But before COVID scrambled things, even less beloved installments were guaranteed in a certain level of box office. That's true. Pandemic 19 and its 22 out of its pre-pandemic 19 out of its 22 films at least cracked 500 million globally. Since then, the once Teflon brand has struggled with commercial consistency. Starting in 2020, just 6 out of 13 films have reached that $500 million benchmark. You know what? You guys are going the way of the dodo. My God. It is what it is. I don't even want to read anymore. We all know why they're failing. And next, well, we got Ironheart. That's going to be a hit. Have you heard of the rumored possibility of them actually doing a season 2 of The Acolyte? They are looking to destroy themselves. Implode. 10 million subscribers. Woo.